According to a report from Feeding America, 1 in 9 Oregonians face food insecurity, and many of them are children. Newswatch 12 and Market of Choice are working together to try to change that. Thanks for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 4. I'm Brian Morton. We're working together to meet the challenge with a food drive during this season for sharing. We're checking in with Newswatch 12's Adam Shooms, who's live at Market of Choice in Ashland. How's it going out there, Adam?
Well, Brian, it's the season of sharing. Newswatch Show's annual season for sharing kicking off today at the Market of Choice in downtown Ashland. I've been here all day, hanging out at the Market of Choice, smelling the sweet food, watching people give back to Access in a big way. And I'm joined by Marcy Champion, who is with Access. Marcy, thank you so much for joining me today. So what is your role with Access?
I am the Food Programs Director at Access for the Food Bank.
Why is your food bank so special and so important to people in Jackson County?
Yeah, so Jackson County, 1 in 5 people actually use our food pantries and our food pantry system. We fed 44,000 people last year. So for people with food insecurity to have a place that they know they can go and count on that meal, be able to feed their kids, that's very important to them.
What does it mean to you being able to give back to so many people in Jackson County and throughout the community?
Yeah, well, I think most of us know, if you've ever felt a little bit hungry, it's just really hard to function. And so in my mind, being able to provide that basic necessity not only helps that family, but it just helps the whole community. It helps us to be a more robust place.
We spoke a week ago, and I walked through your food pantry and just saw the amazing food that you have and what you do for this community. But I also saw a downside of it, the lack of food. You do need food right now, right?
Absolutely. And I think one of the things we're going to see in this upcoming season is that it's going to be harder for people to access food. Food prices are going up, and for people who maybe have lower income, that has a big impact on their ability to feed their family.
Why should people donate to Access throughout Market of Choice throughout the next couple of weeks?
Sure. Well, we love all donations. One of the things we love about monetary donations is that for every dollar someone gives us, we can actually supply 4 meals. We also love actual food donations, really love volunteers. We need 6 volunteers to run our pantries.
What do those volunteers mean to the community?
Oh my gosh. So, just the stories of people coming through and the joy they get with being able to see these volunteers every week that show up there and just pour out their hearts and souls to community members who are, needing that little extra boost.
Marcy, you're great. Thank you so much for your time today. Yeah, Brian, we're at the Market of Choice in downtown Ashland. We're going to be here throughout the rest of the night. Coming up later on Newswatch 12 at 4, we'll introduce you to a couple donors who've been donating to the Access Food Bank and the Season for Sharing for quite some time. But Brian, we're going to send it back to you live in the studio. For now, we're live at the Market of Choice in downtown Ashland. I'm Adam Shooms, Newswatch 12.
All right, we'll be checking back with Adam in about 10 minutes for an update on the Season for Sharing food drive.